Okay, guys, we have. Oh my God! But he did it, man. I like it. Well, wait a second. I will.
Colors.
Yeah, he has colors, man. Look, guys, he's a pro. He's not in the century 18 anymore. I will put now MbL here in the full screen. He has colors, guys. He's look like a normal guy now.
Oh yes, oh yes.
How you doing, man? Feel good?
I feel good. I feel good. I just woke up from a nap.
Well, that's not a nap.
Yeah.
It's a big nap, right? What is
Yeah.
this?
Well.
Okay.
Tired.
How do you feel? Let's go fast and unpredictable. How do you feel for the upcoming tournament? Being the third seed directly going for this.
I don't know. I feel good, but it can go all the ways with me. Like it can go both ways with me. I can lose, I can win. I can lose first round if possible, but hopefully I can get far. We'll see.
Okay. I will ask you the same that I asked to Jordan. Maybe you
Sure.
are shy or not, but when you talk, please to the webcam, because people want to see you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Thank you
Sure.
very much. It's for your fans, man. I mean, I don't care because I see you.
Yeah,
a lot, man.
I don't think about it. I just talk like I'm.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
I'm
I know that
streaming.
it's complicated. It happens to me too. I'm asking and it happened. Well, I wanted first because I know you really long ago. Remember that when you came to the game, we were playing together Black Forest mostly. Remember?
Yeah.
When
Yes.
when you were noob like me, I still be a noob, and now you have improved, which is great for you. I wanted to ask you when you felt that you wanted to be part of the competitive scene. Like, okay, I'm playing BF, but I would like to go one step ahead. Do you remember if that happened to you?
Well, I was from the start. I wanted to become better, but I think it was after when I was in the army. Then I was like, I had a lot of free time, so I started to play a lot, and I felt like I improved. So from then, I could just feel that I wanted to become better. So yeah, from there, things went better, and I also wanted to start streaming. I did that 6 months after the army, and it was just fun, and I had fun with it, and I kept going. So yeah, I just had fun with the game. It's a very nice game, so why not become good at it?
It's the best game. It's the best
Yeah,
game.
it is. Even though it's a small community, still, I don't know, still worth it for me at least. I just had a lot of fun with it.
I have tried other games, and
Yeah.
I never get the fun in the other games that I get in this one. But well, that's another topic. And about other tournaments, do you feel that in this one, do you feel something different with yourself, with your? I know that you have said already. Okay, I can lose, I can win, but how do you feel? I mean, do you feel confident? Like I feel that I play stronger. I will tell you what I have seen in my opinion. I see that you are limitless. Isn't it?
Less what?
I'm asking.
Well, what did you say?
In the
You
1v1,
feel?
in the 1v1 that I have been casting,
Yeah.
when you have been practicing a lot, I have the feeling that you are taking care more about your build order, your own build order, and limitless.
Yeah.
People keep calling you like in that joke way, like, oh, the lamer boy, but I don't see that you are that lamer boy anymore. Not like before.
No,
At least.
I don't lame too much. But it depends who I'm playing. If I play Doubt, I'll lame him a bit just for fun. But I don't know. It's just if I take better care, I don't know. I just played a lot. Like I had 1 week of vacation, and then that week I played like a lot of hours each day. I got a big improvement. Then school started again. My skills fell a little down, but right now I feel more or less okay. Yeah. That's it.
I have feeling that when you focus more in your game, you know that I say sometimes in Bully in the message that I have the feeling that when you focus more in your own game, you play better, man.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you're right. But I don't know what's my own game, to be honest. I don't know my style. I don't know.
That was my next question, so you can go for that. Go.
Yeah, I don't know. My style is so different. Like I can do pretty much everything. I can mess up my whole Dark Age and still do okay. Like later in the game, but like I kind of play without build orders. I haven't really watched a lot of recorded games and stuff like that. So my build orders are very messy to what I'm supposed to do. I can do them in a 10-minute arm rush, like coming in super late, but still make it work somehow. But a lot of times I fail, and you can see that happening in a lot of games that I completely mess up.
So you don't analyze games, your own recorded games,
no.
or any games at all?
No, I don't.
You analyze the chat after the games, but not the games itself, right? Okay.
Yeah, I should definitely. If I analyze more games, then I think I could do better. That's for sure. I don't know. Just don't know why I'm not doing it, but
because it's boring.
Huh?
I mean, I think it's boring.
Boring.
Analyze the games. It's more boring than playing.
Yeah.
So
probably.
I guess because you are. When I'm streaming, I'm going to confess you guys something. When I'm casting MbL regular games, not with tournaments, I instantly resume myself. Because as soon as he finishes, he launches the next game. And I get kicked. So I just put resume because when he wants to play, he just finishes the game and launch instantly. Isn't it or not?
Well, it depends if I win or lose. If I lose a game, I get angry, I get competitive, I want to win. So I just want to start the game right away. So I kick.
Rage mode activated. Okay, I'm checking the brackets of King of the Desert. I see you play against Lan in the first round. People don't know too much him. What do you think about your opponent? If you don't want to say so much because kind of spoil your own stuff, but what do you think? A surprise that he's there, right?
From what I've seen from Lan, he improved a lot in a very short time, which can be pretty scary for me actually, because that means I'm facing a guy that is in top of his shape, like he's feeling really good, right? Because he improved a lot in a very short amount of time. So I'm a bit worried. I haven't played him before, as far as I know, maybe a long time ago. And I don't know his style. I don't know what he will do, and I haven't really checked. But I will look into it a bit more, and hopefully, I watched the recorded game of him yesterday, for example.
So it's time to analyze.
Yeah,
now
it is.
Okay.
Yeah, because I haven't never played him, so that can be tricky. Like I don't know I don't know his weaknesses or anything like that.
Okay.
Because from what I know with any top players, everyone has a weakness. I feel like versus Viper, I haven't really found a huge weakness, but against Doubt, for example, he's a bit slower, so I can multitask a bit more than him. And against Tato, he's not that good under pressure with the macro, so I can pressure him and try to outboom him. But with Lan, and I don't know his weakness, I don't know anything about him, so
that's dangerous, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Well, I see that if you win, you can face Leaks or the Max. All the rounds in this tournament are dangerous, right? I mean, like, there's no enemy that is gonna be easy.
Yes, it's a difficult one. Licks Max. Feel like I play pretty okay versus Licks. And Max, I haven't played much either. Like, his style is very, very, like, he's very solid. He's focusing a lot about build orders, and he's very good player. But I think if I meet any of these players, I have a chance. So we'll just see about it.
Okay.
There's nothing more to do.
Well, I think your brackets. I don't want to disrespect anyone, but I think you are in a good part of the bracket. Actually, is my opinion. I don't know what you think.
Yeah.
According to the tournament, you can see other. For example, Viper is facing MbL, and if all the favorites win, they will face. He will face MbL, Jordan, and Mr. Yo.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to meet Mr. Yo. That's like, So I'm happy I don't face him, for example.
Who is for you, let's say the favorites for the tournament? If you want to include yourself, you can do it, of course.
No, I think
three names. Don't be so complicated for you.
Tato, Leary, and Viper.
In that order?
No, not in that order. Then it's Viper, Leary, Tato.
Okay. I want to also. I don't know if you have checked Swiss Boy interviews. I'm gonna make you some questions from those yes or no. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
I'm gonna make you the questions that he's doing. He did already to. Let me check if I find it because we have here a lot of stuff. Yeah, I got it here. There you go. There you go. Yes or no? for let's go first for the Viper, and I will give you. I am the best Age of Empires player of all time.
Oh.
Okay, Arabia is one of my weaker maps.
No.
Of course, if you want to explain some of the answer, you can go on. This is not yes or no.
Well.
So go for it.
Well. No, because Arabia is something I play a lot. It's the probably play like 80% of the time. I almost like quit playing Black Forest entirely, so I wouldn't even say 80%, probably like 90%. So yeah, Arabia I feel very comfortable in.
Do you feel that when you play Black Forest, your skills in the 1v1 Arabia go down?
Maybe I haven't figured out, but I'm not taking the chance right now to play Black Forest.
Okay.
Because it makes me slower. It makes me a bit lazy with the scouting.
I'm happy that you don't play, because when you play against me, you let me all the time. So better stay in Arabia. It's fine, okay?
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, I understand.
Okay.
Yes.
The game is better with the expansions, and I never want to go back.
Yes, for sure. Because I mean, when I'm playing normal AC now, it's boring. I just want to play World of Kingdoms all the time.
But it's fun that you say that, because you have been playing Hans for how long?
Yeah, I played Hans a lot, but I went tired. I grew tired of that a while ago. But with World of Kingdoms, I like other civs. I mean, I really enjoy other civs. I was a Hun player because it helped me improve a lot, and it was a lot of competition with the Huns players. You know, me, Hera, Spring, you know, Kong, all those players. We had like a crazy fight going on, but after that, I just started playing other civs. Like yeah, there are different top players now that I want to compete with than those. So you need to play other civs as well.
And also, even the old civilizations now with the eagles in Meso civilizations in feudal, it makes the game, in my opinion, way more
more fun,
funnier, more possibilities, like more unpredictable. Because I wonder sometimes when you see that you are facing Meso civilizations, or you have also Meso civilization, now you have a lot more possibilities.
Yeah.
Back in the days, Mayans, most of the times, Dras, Castle, and Plume Archers. Now that is dangerous even, or maybe it's even more effective to go aggressive with the Mayans.
Yeah, I mean, it changed so much, and I think it's great. Yeah, although they are a little bit strong, those eagles, they are they're really strong and really cheap, but they are actually counterable. You can counter them, but they are maybe a bit too strong. But nerfing them as well would make them a bit more useless, and they wouldn't be used that much. So I'm not sure what to do with them, actually. But it's more fun, that's for sure.
Yeah. What you would say to the people that is still a bit stubborn, like, you know, like someone that has played a lot the old, now he's playing the new one, and what would you say to make them change their mind and say, hey, come on, let's join?
Well, you saw Finland, they were pretty much stuck into AOC, but now they changed into World of Kingdoms, and I think as soon as you try World of Kingdoms, you will see the difference, and you will see how much more fun you can have in the game. So if you're a player out there and you don't have World of Kingdoms, you should definitely get it, because it creates so much more fun into the game, and I think more people will get it right now.
Yeah, this community has been always a bit I don't know how to call it, but not open to big change. So let's keep going with this. Defensive play beats aggression most of the time.
Well, I heard people say yes to that.
Well, your opinion.
When personally, my aggression beats my defensive play. Actually, my defensive play usually ends up in me being cornered into somewhere, not getting the map. But when I'm aggressive, I get the map control and I can expand more. But the tricky part with playing aggressive is that you can fall behind the Nico so fast, and it's a bit scary actually, and you can lose momentum so fast.
If you play, sorry, let's go.
Yeah, so probably for me, aggression is better. In general, probably defensive is better, because you don't have to multitask so much, and you can get ahead in Nico.
Yeah, it's difficult. I think that question doesn't have 100% a yes or no.
Yeah.
All the situation is really different. Not winning King of the Desert will mean a failed.
No, I don't expect to win.
What your expectations for the tournament?
I hope top 8
Top
would be
8.
yeah would be a good thing. I have exams coming up and all that. I have to study. Like today I studied. I didn't find time to play or anything, so I'm really tired. Like the whole week is probably gonna be like that. I'm gonna be tired, and the game that I'm playing against LAN is potentially gonna be on Friday night, and I might be not too well prepared, but I'm gonna try to prepare on Friday or Thursday.
Okay. I think if you are playing before that game in the day, I mean, you should be okay, no?
I hope so.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see if I can get a few games in.
Good preparation for the new stuff will beat pure AOC skill and knowledge.
Good preparation for new civs. Was that the question?
The question, yeah, is like if you are well prepared with all this new civilization knowledge, will kill. If you are a super top in Hans War, like you are super fast multitasking.
Yeah, I think so. I think Tato is a good example of that. Like he
never was super strong like in 1v1 Arabia. I mean, not super strong.
Yeah.
He preferred mega random maps, for example. But now
you saw that early in HT tournaments when Escape Gaming hosted the HT. Tato was the one with the most experience in HT tournament. He won. I think he won one of the tournaments, or he came really far. Like one of the first when people didn't play it that much. So, like it showed that his experience with the new civs and all that beat the old like experience, you know.
Yeah. Well, now I think people pretty much know all the civilizations now. With these two moves
sure.
that we announced, King of the Desert, I think people know a lot. Team is the weakest player out of these 5 highest rated sign-ups. This is a good moment to you to be really humble because you are in the players MbL, okay? Leary, Yo, MbL, Doubt, and Team.
Yeah, well, that question is weird because I haven't really compared myself too much with Tim, but I would say me and Tim are like we can be like 50-50, but then again, I think I can beat. Well, not 50-50. I think I can beat him more than he can beat me. I don't know, but I guess yes.
I think the Chinese players are always dangerous, man. I don't know, but I feel that they can win everyone, but they also have some games that completely shock and like you say like what's going on, and they die like crazy.
Yeah. Yes, I agree with that. They are very inconsistent.
Yeah, this is the next question. Like some players are much easier to beat in the tournament setting because they choke.
Yeah, but I choke. I choke as well.
You choke because you get nervous with the tournaments.
Not too much anymore, but actually, I don't know. I feel like I do better in tournaments than I used to do. Like the last tournaments I had went really well, but it's known fact that Slam chokes a lot in tournaments, and that shows. Right now, I feel pretty confident, to be honest, and I don't think I will choke. I don't think that will be the problem for me. I think but with me, it's either if I have a good or bad day.
Yeah,
that's
all.
Well,
this is also the first big tournament on Dudley in a really long time.
Yeah, but like if I played right now, if I went to play a tournament right now, I would probably be shit because for example, right now my hands are freaking ice cold. My mouse pad is like everything in my room is super cold, and I'm not ready to play at all. So if I were to play a tournament right now, I would probably play like shit. Like it all depends like how I'm feeling. Like I'm tired, for example, and like how I'm feeling physically, everything like that. If I've been eating, if I've been drinking, all these things matters in a tournament. But if everything is like perfect, like it's warm, I'm feeling good, like then I think I can like actually like do well. Doesn't matter really if I prepared enough for it or not.
Well, Jordan said something similar about all the preparation and being tired. That is really important in this game to be in your top shape. Okay, let's see some questions. Well, for Mr. Yo, I think I will ask you. No, because it's more about the Nations Cup. I'm just checking.
Okay.
One of the questions is, I will win the tournament if I beat the Viper in round 2. So that question is not for you, of course, because
Yes.
you can meet him in semifinals, right?
Yeah, true.
In semifinals, okay.
What's interesting with this is that there's no loser bracket. That's really makes it really like.
We didn't want loser brackets.
Yeah.
I don't like loser brackets.
Yeah,
I think
I
a
see that.
tournament. I think a tournament is you have your chance, and if you lose, you are out, man. I mean,
Yeah.
wait like a joker, like you can to come back.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I never saw it. So, and I think it's more exciting for everyone.
Yeah.
For the viewers, even the players, you know that you have to play, because we have seen in some tournaments, like, do you think that when there is double elimination, even the top player favorites can relax? Like, I have another chance.
Yeah, you're right. Like it makes them like probably not play their 100% because they have another chance in loser bracket. But and then again, people lose the hype with the tournament because it lasts too long when there's a loser bracket.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I guess it's really nice, but it's really like I'm a bit more nervous when there's only one bracket, like only a winner bracket.
Well,
But
it's normal, because you are,
yeah.
you know, you win or you are out.
I feel like in tournaments with those settings, I'm kind of like I'm always so frustrated when I go out. If I like lose to a player and I'm out of the tournament, I'm always so angry because damn it, I really enjoy that tournament. I want to play more, you know. But sometimes it's just not like that. But that's life, I guess.
Yeah. Well. No, well, the other question, the other from Eddie are also really related with Master of Arena. Let me check now for Tatot. Well, do you think it's really important that that, for example, because I think that Viper said in his stream sometime, well, to win the tournament, you have to win the strongest players. That's important. But how important do you think is to be seed like you are now in number 3?
Well, for me, it's better because if I was the seed that Viper had, for example, I would meet Mysterio later, right? And when I have this seed, I will have better competition to I will have a bit weaker competition, you could say, to get top 8, even though the players are still very strong. So the seeding is nice for me, and seeding for example, Leary right now, he's meeting I think he's meeting Doubt, if I'm not wrong, later on.
Leary, if he's winning, let's face that the top seed are winning, right? Leary should meet Happy or Yannick. Then he can meet Team Yellow BBA CCM, that all respect, but I think he's really right now in another level with all these players. And then he's in semifinals.
Yeah. So
and in
top
semifinals can be Doubt, Fire, Villes, Tato. I mean, yeah, they are good as well. But he don't face Viper. He don't face Jordan. He don't face Mr.
Well, Jordan. Jordan, I don't think Jordan would call no offense to Jordan, but he's not a huge threat to everyone else right now because he's not really playing his top, I would say.
And he has terrible brackets as well.
Yeah. So Jordan, I don't think he's the biggest threat in the tournament right now. I think more like players like Tato and Hart can actually do pretty well. He's playing very good. And Viper is okay. So Leary is happy. He should be happy he's not meeting Viper. I think Leary is going to reach the final together with Viper.
But you can see what matches we can get in second round. We can get in second round the Viper versus Jordan. We can get Tattoo versus Hart in second round. Well, in first round is Joe versus Stark, and then it can be Joe versus Winchester. That is also really strong. You can be versus Leaks versus the Max. Slam versus Bhakti can be in the second round.
Yeah.
Those are semifinals or finals in other tournaments.
Yeah,
I mean.
Well, this tournament is filled with great players anyway. It will be super it will be so many good games in this tournament.
I hope so.
I think this is going to be very, very nice, and the fact that it's all on Arabia, it just makes everything better. Arabia is just the perfect map for a tournament, I feel. I feel like all the other maps are like similar to Arabia, but they're not quite as Arabia. And then you have the water maps, which kind of gets too one-sided, maybe. I feel like with Arabia you can get everything you want, not water, but everything else.
So you like the settings and of this.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And about civilization, we didn't talk about the civilizations. How important is the seed and the captain mode, the good choice of civilizations, and then in the order that you are going to pick them?
Yeah, the order. That's the like. I've been doing a lot of practice games with the
Korea.
With the draft data Korea. Yeah, we'll see if that comes up. I'm a bit too scared to pick it. I think it can be a bit too risky. We'll see how.
Yeah, but other day you were trying. I think it was you, and you were playing against Lear unrated. Is possible? You finished 3-2, and he banned you Koreans.
Yeah, I think like the other day he banned me. Like he banned Koreans, but I wasn't planning to pick them anyway. So.
Okay, he lost his ban.
Yes.
So
but
go.
I feel like the civ order is just so different. Like it's so important, and the way you're gonna pick civs, because either you're gonna get messed up, you're gonna get really unlucky, or it's like a bit about luck, but also a bit about thinking like what he will do. And when you have picked one civ, you only have 4 left. You can think, will he save the strong civ for the end, or will he do the strong civ now? Should I pick my strong civ now? And all those things are just super scary, actually, when I think about it. Really concerns me. But I think it's fun.
Yeah. In all this time that you have been playing this game, how many times have you seen 32 players with 2.2k or more? I mean, with almost 2.2k, they couldn't join the tournament.
Yeah, it's amazing. I like it. I like it a lot. I hope there will be more tournaments soon after, because I want the players to keep being active, because usually after a tournament like this you can see players just leaving again, like not coming back, and then you suddenly have only like 5 players playing, like, and you can like I remember 2 years ago, I think it was in November or something, I think you remember the time when Woobly was so dead. Like there were no top games, there were nothing. I think the only players playing was me and Wonder's Smurf account, and it was really, really boring to play at those times. But with tournaments, people are coming back to the game, and I think with more tournaments, people will stay in the game. So also with Volo, people will stay. So I hope it's a bright future for it.
Well,
definitely.
The World Law is definitely the future, and I think it's bringing a lot to the game. It's a pity that that the Nations Cup couldn't be 3 versus 3 also, because the 4v4.
Oh yeah.
Not for your team. In general, the 3v3 also it brings something else. The 4v4 it's a bit too much the same. Like you always have to change a bit, not always all the same stuff, because if not, you get boring. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree. That was a huge bummer when they announced 3v3 and then they changed it back to 4v4, and I was like, and like we lost the motivation. Like our team, we had Sletten coming back. He was really prepared to come back. Like he was back, and then they changed it, and then Viper just told him, "Hey, Sletten, you can just, pack your bag. There's no need to play anyway, because it's gonna be a 4v4."
Well. I was checking another stuff. If the viewers want to ask something to MbL, I know that you see him also in his channel, and it's not like, for example, if we come and interview other player that he's really known as well, so probably you know him a lot. But if you want to ask something to him, if you want to tell also something on your own, not only my question, you feel free for it. You are in color today. It's nice, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Feel free
like
for
the light in my room is bad. That's why I never have colors on my stream or anything like that.
Well, so. It's like killing your face. I mean, like
it
seems like you have the sun there. All the sun in Norway is now in your room.
Yeah. You're right.
Okay, let me check a little bit. Come on, not trolling. How I'm going to ask him how much MbL he has? Come on, man. Oh my god. Let me check.
I don't know how many MbEuros do I have? I want to know that.
I don't know. You can check later. You can check later. Well, I hope that that you are going to. What I expect for this tournament really is that everyone play their best. I like a caster. I'm telling you, being honest. I mean, I never have favorites. You know.
Yeah.
I can feel some, for example, a bit more closer because I feel like Islam is more well, it's a friend with me and so on. But really, if someone is not playing their best, I feel bad for the player because I know how frustrated it can be. I just hope that, because if you feel that you played your best and the other player just played a bit better, I know that you will get also pissed. But you said, okay, well, but I did my best. The problem is when the player there, it's like it feel just the opposite. Like, oh man, why I did this, right? Why I did this choice, or why I didn't, I don't know, some little Titanic, I put in quotes. So I just hope that everyone, of course including you and everyone, play their best. This question I didn't ask. I know that you have recognized about the choke. How important is the psychology factor? I mean, I know that Jordan is not in their top shape. The problem is that he's in a really bad spot with the brackets, but his experience, and in this case, all the players with experience, but actually not a lot of players has a lot of experience in tournaments. Now probably after the tournaments that you did also in HD and so on, now you got some experience that you didn't have in the past. So maybe that's going to help you. And how do you think it's going to affect not only you in general, the psychology factor?
The psychology factor is that like kind of you feel like you can beat this player. I feel like when I meet Jordan now, I don't feel like, oh shit, I'm so ahead. No, I'm so behind because he has so much experience. It's just that I feel better than Jordan. Like I feel better playing as Jordan because he's a bit rusty. Once again, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's a bit rusty, and then I feel like I will have advantage against him. So. I feel that
he's a professional,
thinking that you're
people is loud in the chat. He's professional. Okay, keep going. Your daddy want to interview him. I can interview him. It's no problem for me, eh? He's really strong. He's a strong character. No, then we keep going to. It's better with you.
But like the psychology factor. If you feel like you're better than a player, then I feel like you have an advantage. If you feel like you're in better shape than him. Basically, but I don't really know. I don't really think of it too much. I think being nervous is a disadvantage. If I get nervous, then it usually happens during the first game, but then it goes away during the next games. And I think it's like that for everyone. I think Sam explained it the same way. He gets a bit nervous the first game, but then it goes away the other games.
So best of 5 is good.
Definitely, yeah, it's nice.
Nice game because best of 3.
Unless I lose 3-0 and embarrass myself, then it's.
That's truth. That's truth. Oh damn! I'm trying to read all in the chat. Also, I wanted to ask you something else, and it just went away. Also, damn it. I don't remember. It went away completely. What is your favorite unit now?
Favorite unit now.
You can, if you don't want to tell the civilization in general, it's okay because that can be maybe spoil your strategy, but doesn't have to be the same the unit than the civilization. But your favorite unit.
I like the Karambits. They're fun.
The Karambit warriors.
Yes.
It's crazy. That civilization is dangerous.
Yeah, it definitely is. They can hold on one castle if they're behind. It's They're really dangerous if they can get those Karambits going. That's for sure.
Yeah. But, so civilization, you are not gonna tell us, right? The favorite.
Well, no. But I like Berbers a lot. I don't really care. I like Berbers. They are nice.
I think that civilization is. I mean, those camel archers are
I think
not unstoppable, but they are.
I think the combination with the Janitor and Knights as well is really good. The Janitors are really, really, really good, I feel. Together with the Knights. Okay. They're really strong. Especially I feel like against Mayans they have actually an edge as well. compared to.
How important is the map generation, even in Arabia? That usually is it can be decisive.
Yes, for sure, for sure. If you have an open map with I feel like if I have wood on hills, that can really like slow down my wood gathering. And if the wood is far away, map is open, and his map is like Black Forest map, it's a huge advantage for him. But it forces me to play different as well. It forces me to go aggressive, and that makes also the game a bit more interesting. But if he has a very close map and I have to go aggressive, then it's also a bad thing, in my opinion.
Two names. One player that you don't want to forget the brackets. Forget how the brackets looks, and one player that you will like to not face, and one player that motivates you because you want to destroy him.
Oh, okay.
Well, to don't be that harsh, but you will enjoy to face him because you will like to win him.
Well,
one not, one yes.
Okay, so I wouldn't like to meet one player, probably not Viper, because I don't have a good history against him. I should probably answer like, I want to meet Viper because I want to kill him.
Be honest. We are here to be 100% honest, and this is the way to go. So Viper, no. And who would you like to beat because it motivates you? Like, I want to face you and I want to win you.
Well, I want to meet Leary. I want to kill him.
You want to kill him, right? And he's also in the chat. Leary. He said that because he knows that he's in the other part of the bracket, Leary. You know. Well, and also you only can face him in the final.
Yeah, true.
Right.
So I have to get to the final. So I have to beat Viper then.
Okay. He said, man. He said. So, well, you don't know, man. The last tournament that Pipe in the last 1v1 Arabia in Buvli, Piper lost in quarterfinals. I mean, in my opinion, I wanted to ask you about the streaming thing and playing the trolling. I think when you play always 100%, right? I mean, you don't troll. I'm asking.
Well, I try to play 100%, but
is what I mean. That you never try to. I mean,
no, I don't try to
streaming,
troll.
You are trying to play 100%. You are not trying to play for the viewers.
Sometimes I play. Well, sometimes when I guess yeah. You're right. But sometimes I don't wall and such, and then I just don't do it on purpose. But when I don't wall or like play my kind of game, then things go really bad. But I always try to play as I should.
What also make me curious is I see that many times you wall, but I see that you are fast. I mean, I notice that you are fast with the multitasking because I watch your stream and I also cast you a lot of games. Then why do you need to wall that much? Because you notice all the stuff incoming. I know that is way more complicated, of course. If you are getting ready behind the wood or whatever and archers are there, of course you are in problems, even if you notice fast, you know, but sometimes it's really not needed. Maybe this happened because you don't analyze games, because sometimes you don't win earlier games because of the walls. If you go more aggressive,
sometimes I agree. When I have good streaks and I win a lot, I usually don't wall as much and as fast as I do when I lose, and that's something like I don't realize it before many games. I'm thinking like, why am I losing? Why am I playing so bad? And that has something to do with me probably walling, for example, in Dark Age, losing a lot of economy. So if sometimes I just slow down my walls, like I make for example, my stable, and later on I make some houses, make some walls, and like minute 20 probably I can be fully walled. That's like the main idea behind it. But if you're open and your enemy is walled, then you're kind of screwed because your enemy can do whatever he wants to your base without being touched at home. So you have to respond. If your enemy walls, you have to wall yourself, basically. And if you wall, your enemy will probably wall as well.
Okay. How do you feel more comfortable playing, streaming or without streaming? Because you have done all the experience already, and you have a lot of experience. Or the streaming thing doesn't affect you anymore, because you know there is trolling. If you, for example, are streaming, you lose a game or you make some Titanic. If you are not streaming, that doesn't affect because you don't see the comment in the chat, etc, etc. But even if they are good viewers, supporters, and so on, you know that there is. It happens to me. I'm not a top player, and it depends also how you feel that day. Sometimes one joke affects you in one way to you, and the same joke other day affect completely different, right? So,
True.
do you think the streaming thing it can be negative? Or is negative, or how affect you in general?
I'm really used to playing while streaming, but
for tournaments it's not the same. I'm asking for tournaments.
Yeah, for tournaments I wouldn't do it because I need to be in another level of focus. I can't. When I stream, I like to talk a little bit. It's not very easy to talk so much when you're playing, but I like to talk during the game, trying to say a little bit like, oh, he's probably doing this, and I'm probably gonna do that. If I play a tournament, I want to be completely focused. I don't want to talk. I just want to focus about what I'm doing. Streaming in general doesn't really affect me, but I'm streaming because like I really like to have like live commentary. I like to have people chatting, and that's a huge part of my play. Like that's why I really enjoy a lot of playing, because when I started streaming at first, I really wanted to do someone just to like see like how I played, like chat with me, just hang out. So that was the main idea. Like I think that was the main idea when you started streaming too. You wanted to have people being there with you, chatting with you, and like just chilling, right?
That's the main thing.
Huh?
It's the main thing of the stream.
Yeah, right.
In my opinion, at least.
Yeah, and the more you put time into it, the more you want to like try to earn something from it too. Because if you put a lot of hours into it, you also want to gain something from it. Like you can't do it for free, I guess. But if you can do both, if you can have people chatting, if you can get a little bit, like even if it's not much, it just helps your motivation to keep playing the game. And that's what it did with me. Like being a top player in the game and still having people around to chat with you is just great. I feel like if I didn't stream, I would be like really lonely. I would be like feeling, Jesus Christ, this is just. I don't think I would keep playing AOC, because I would be like, it would be like miserable to play alone. Like, yeah.
Well, you are used to that also.
Yeah.
You are used to that. So do you think people will have disadvantage, for example, streaming? Because you say that you are going to focus during the tournaments, I mean.
If people have disadvantage, are someone going to stream their point of view?
Yeah, I don't know. They can
Well,
do it.
maybe.
If they want, they can do it. I think it can be dangerous, to be honest.
I don't think no one will do it. Viper won't do it. I'm pretty sure about that.
That is not gonna do it?
No, he's not gonna do it. I think he's gonna host a caster. That's what he said to me, at least. And yeah, I don't think anyone will stream.
Well, and at the end, let's face it. I mean, it's over 4,000 the price already.
Yeah, it's a serious tournament, and I don't think he wants to risk.
The winner is getting 1,600. I mean,
yeah.
It's not like the top 8 is already. I mean, you win 2 cities and you have $200, which is very nice. It's like
yeah, exactly. It's not worth risking it like that. In my opinion, like in a tournament, you want to perform well. You want to show people that you can actually do
your real performance,
good.
Right? So
yeah,
you think that, well, a lot of people is asking. It's not like, it's your opinion. Do you think Viper in his stream is not playing his best, not even close? What do you think?
I mean,
in general,
he can.
In general.
He can if he wants to, but when we played the Master of Arabia 2v2, we played the winner brackets 2v2 final when he streamed, and we lost. Well, how much was it to Nico and MbL? I think it was 3-2.
Yeah.
And when we were in the final again versus the same thing, he didn't stream that time because he was okay.
I remember.
Now we're gonna play. I told him, just don't stream. Just have to win. We have to try to win this, right? And then he didn't stream, and we did pretty well. I think we were leading 5-1, and then it went up to 5-4, but we won in the end 6-4 or something like that. And I feel like it had a big impact that he wasn't around there with his viewers and just completely focused in the games. I think that was the key difference.
No, I'm asking that because people. I mean, when we cast games and so on, people wonder, not only with him in general. And I don't like that because people always wonder if the players are focused completely, and I don't have the answers, because I don't know. I only can guess.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know either, like 100% how I would play. Like, what's the difference when I play off and on stream? But there's a little difference, not huge, but there's a little bit.
But
there's a bit.
For example, I'm asking to you because you are a streamer, right? When I play BF, and if someone put your nickname in the chat, it's get read, and you look sometimes, right? Like not always, but when you look, that's a time to lose a villager, to miss some play, and that can cost in a high level game can cost you the game.
Yeah, true. Like I've done this several times in 1v1 rated games. I'm like playing a game 1v1, and then I'm just gonna show some viewers like I almost lost the villager over there, and I moved the screen over there, and I show them with my mouse, and suddenly there's scouts on my 11 camp. I'm like, oh shit, like things like that.
Yeah, you will play.
Then I just blame them for losing. That basically.
Well, guys, what else we can ask to Mr. MbL? Well, I think we have covered about the tournament, basically everything. I don't want to ask you some question that, come on, I don't want to destroy your plans for your strategies, and it's stupid because you are not going to answer, so we will waste the time. So I really hope you have fun. I know that you get motivated with the tournaments. I really know.
Yeah.
But try to don't lose the perspective that the most important is fun. This is it's a little advice that I do without being an expert, but being around for so long in this game. And when you don't lose that perspective, probably the choke that you were telling, it will appear way less, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. The more tournaments you play, the more you get used to it. It's like it's like everything you do in life.
But you have been so long. But really, I don't remember. Of course, I'm not objective because I'm hosting this one, right? But I don't remember, since Master of Arena 3, I don't remember a hype for a tournament like with this one.
Oh, no. This is a totally
I'm
different
asking
thing.
you. Like,
I have a question for you, actually.
Go for it.
Yeah. Are you planning to host more tournaments after this? And are you planning potentially a team game tournament?
The idea is to make main TV tournaments,
Okay,
so
okay.
not be the only the first one, but for that I cannot do alone. I need the support, like it happens, and people is supporting, and I will try to support as well myself. So the idea is this is gonna be the first. So if it's working good, just imagine, I'm honest always. If the tournament is going great and all is working good, I will be motivated. But if the tournament, for example, imagine that the players are not scheduling, then they're being disrespectful. They don't play their best. They don't put 100%. I mean, it's $4,000. I know that I didn't put everything, of course not, but it's all the people that put that. You cannot ask then later supporters support another tournament if the tournament fail.
Yeah, but I really doubt it will fail. But yeah, you're right.
No, but I'm honest. I mean, I'm telling you, ask me, and I'm telling you, well,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
If the community support, of course we will try to make more. But if not, I will not feel motivated also.
Yeah,
to
I
do
understand.
it. But if it's great,
But are you planning a team game tournament?
I'm planning to have events if it's possible regularly. So of course it's gonna be team games as well.
Then try to make a 3v3.
That's too much. I cannot answer that because you will discover my strategy. Like, I'm gonna ask you the question for your strategy in the tournament. So
okay.
What you want to have almost MEMP team there?
Exactly.
Exactly. No. Let me join. Let me join. I will be your, how to call it, the sponsor.
The manager.
The manager. Okay. Nice. Well, but really, in my opinion, and now I'm being honest as well, I think the best are the 1v1 tournaments. The best.
For sure. Yeah.
For me, the best is 1v1, and also, sadly, I don't have a sponsor. Official sponsor behind me, so it's complicated for me because I also think that if there is a prize $4,000 for a 1v1, it's way more impact than a $4,000 for a 3v3.
Yeah.
Because if you make a 3v3, In my opinion, a 3v3 should be $10,000.
Yeah, if you want a team game tournament, there should be a bit higher price. 10,000, you don't need that. I think, the Clash of the Hippo, it had a $1,000 prize pool. It was a 3v3 tournament, and it actually created a lot of teams. There were a lot of teams joining. There were Vietnam, there were Tyrant, it was Me Heart Leary, it was Nabs, and it was some other teams that I don't remember. But it was definitely possible to do it. So I think if you want to put some will in it, I think you definitely can get a good team game. One problem that I see is that there can be an issue getting teams to join, but because I don't know how many active teams there are right now, it should be possible, to be honest. Like, you can get players like Nico, Miguel, and Tato joining. You can get the Vietnam team joining, you can get the Finnish team joining, because they're playing with Looking Gnomes now. You can get Tyrant, you can get AM, so you can get a really, really good high-level team game tournament if people are willing to do it. So maybe if you were hosting a team game tournament for high level, you should probably have a poll about to each top player how actually if they would do it or not.
Yeah, well, you know that I don't like to tolerate this, but I think I know more or less what the players like it, because I've been around for so long. And I didn't talk too much about this tournament because I was sure that people like it. The 1v1 Arabia, it's like, that it's a success. If you have a good settings with the Wololo and some good price. My idea was 2,000. So it was 2,000, but it's double. So I have no words for people that supported this. So amazing.
Yes. Very nice,
It's amazing. It's amazing. Other day, one guy from Hong Kong donated $600. 3-4 days ago. Yeah, one guy.
Wow. Very nice.
From my YouTube, one viewer from my YouTube that he and just follow it. He followed it in the channel and he donated $600 for the tournament.
Nice.
Then I was like, well, I was going to take the money and run, but I couldn't, because some people know me. Yeah, but no, but what I mean is, well, with that support, it's incredible, no? But I say from here, I think 4,000, it's already way more than what we expected. I think it's already great for a 1v1 tournament that is going to be 1 month, It's 5 weeks. It's pretty cool. And I could tell people, hey, keep donating. No, man, don't need anymore. I mean, just be relaxed. Let's enjoy now the tournament, and in the future we will try more, and we will try that this game keep going as much as possible because it's great. Well, MbL have been really nice. We have been almost 1 hour talking. It's nice to see you in color, but look at the webcam. See, you are not side. You need to look at the webcam all the time. How old are you now, MbL?
I'm 23.
Fuck this, man. You can be my son, man. This. There is I have to interview Daud, man. I have to interview Daud.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
He's more lad, 30, and I didn't say so. Look, I look like your granddaddy. Well, I wish you good luck in the tournament.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here. It was very nice.
Was a pleasure. Hope you feel good. Hope you get something in your room to get a bit more hot. And
it's cold.
You have an advantage with the players, with most of the players. Your boss support you because she loves AOC. Your boss, who is the boss of a man?
Oh, yeah.
The girlfriend, no?
Yeah.
Still your girlfriend, no? Because I don't know.
No.
No, what the fuck, man? You have to tell me this on Skype. Are you for real? I didn't know,
So it's okay. It's okay.
I swear that I didn't. Shit, guys! I go under the table. Oh, come on! I'm sorry, man. This is big fail. I'm not gonna upload this on YouTube. It's Titanic. It's total Titanic. Do you feel okay?
Don't worry.
But you feel okay? You feel fine?
I feel fine. It's 2 degrees in Norway. It's cold.
Well,
other than that,
I'm sorry for that because I didn't know that. Okay.
It's
the
okay.
time of the month again.
No worries.
No, but the fucking lover boys, most 100, and these people that they don't tell me, man. What the hell? Well, I'm sorry for that, but really wish you the best. Now even more in the tournament, okay?
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, man. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye, man.
No worries. Bye-bye.
Well, that was a real Titanic in the last second. Well, I'm sorry, really. I feel bad for him because I didn't know. Hopefully you have enjoyed with the interview, but well, when you don't know these some kind of things, I wanted to wish him the best for everything. But hey, these kind of things happen. It's no problem. Thank you for watching and hope you have enjoyed a lot. And follow if you don't do it, because we will keep going with more interviews.